Hello and welcome to Rad Chat. We're here live at UKIO. My name's Jo McNamara and I'm joined by fellow host.
I'm Anderson.
So we have our next guest to join us on the Rad Chat sofa. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hello, my name is Rianna and I am currently I think I would position myself as the marketing lead at Amethyst Radiotherapy UK.
So what is Amethyst UK for anyone who has never heard of it before?
Well, with Amethyst we're a service provider of the gamma knife technology and we work with both private patients and also the NHS. We have several partnerships with NHS and also other organisations and
How did you get into this role?
Oh, interesting one really. So my background in marketing is quite broad and general, and I'd done my first kind of marketing role within healthcare about a couple of years ago. It's a very new industry to me, but once I got the hang of it, I thought, why not? Healthcare is making a difference, so I can actually work in an organisation that will educate others, but also help to bring other consultants and clinicians together, understanding different topics and also understanding more about gamma knife. Before joining Amethyst, I had no idea what gamma knife was. I actually thought it was a knife.
Yeah.
Until I joined Amethyst and I was like, right, so gamma knife is not actually a knife. Got it.
What else have you learned about radiotherapy? I'm excited to know.
Oh my God.
Did you know anything about radiotherapy even before learning about gamma knife?
No, not at all. So, I mean, I'm a bit of a newbie, so I'm learning on the job, trying to understand the whole industry, and it's been exciting, it's challenging, but what is work without challenges? And what's work if you're not learning? You'll feel like you're complete, you've done it all, but if you're constantly learning, you are constantly evolving and you want to be more.
What do you find great about working within the healthcare space, maybe compared to other sectors?
I want to say it can be scary because you're doing all this fact checking, finding out all sorts of information, seeing different diagnoses and all these different diseases that come about, and it can scare you. But the good thing is that when you're working in healthcare, you're also providing solutions. You're giving people that knowledge, the education, for them to understand that if I don't get tested, if I don't go and check out what's happening, I will never know. So if I'm in a position where I'm able to pass that information to people so that they can go and get checked or do a bit of reading or ask questions, then I am in the right industry, because not only am I learning, but I'm also giving others the tool and the opportunity.
If you could give your younger self some advice, what would you do? What would you say?
Oh, about anything in life?
No, let's stick to this.
Okay.
Well then
About
now
your
I'm
path.
really intrigued. What advice would you?
When's your book coming
Don't
out?
date that
That's
person.
what it sounds like.
Oh, my book. Well, my book is due to come out at the end of the year. I would say to my younger self, be curious. Curious to learn. Never limit yourself to one industry, but in that curiosity, be willing to learn from different industries, because you will become an invaluable person and you will make a difference wherever you work. And wherever you do end up, whichever field, it could be healthcare, it could be professional services, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. When you start, you can ask all the silly questions, anything and everything that might seem silly, ask it at the beginning, because once you're in there, the years gone by, you're not going to be able to ask those questions.
Where is this knife?
Honestly, like right now, I could be like, what's a gamma knife? Oh, it's not really a knife. But a year from now, I can't be asking those questions.
Who is gamma?
And why does he have a knife?
Yeah.
So be curious, be willing to learn, but also be teachable.
Yeah.
Because if you cannot learn from others, then I question why you work with people in the first place. That's just me.
And what have you benefited from coming to UKIO? Other than obviously seeing in the Rad Rad Chat sofa.
And get a book deal.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, follow me on Instagram. Joking. I have seen there's lots of amazing tech, some beautiful stands, and a lot of information, but also understanding how Amethyst can work with different organisations, partnerships that we can actually build, and potentially write future white papers with some of those organisations. So that's something that I will be taking away and putting in my marketing strategy.
I bet it's nice though to see how other people do things.
Oh,
you know, like from a marketing perspective, you'll hear the way people kind of market their businesses or their companies or them as a person, and you can take on board some of that. When it works really well, you kind of think, I want that. How do I kind of put that? How do I get that? And you also see when it doesn't work well and think, that's something I don't necessarily want to emulate.
Yeah, I mean, we were walking past one of the stands, and then one of the guys was like, oh, you're from marketing. Okay, so from a marketing perspective, what do you think of our stand? I was like, don't ask me. But then I was able to say, look, it's a very clean brand. There are some memorable terms here, so I will go away and remember, sharp, and then I know it's such and such. I don't want to be, name dropping here, but that brand is very much on my mind because of how they presented themselves, how they presented their brand, how they used the colours. So
they noticed your badge and then tailored it to you.
Exactly, used me for their success.
It's so different for me being like, oh, they've got good freebie, that's where I'm going to go. Or they've got sweets.
Yeah, I mean, I did look at some of the sweets as well, and we did take advantage of the coffee. But to be fair, when I'm here, I'm looking at the brands, I'm looking at their logos, I'm looking at their displays, I'm looking at how they market themselves, and it's only coming to me now as I sit here with you two. I can see the marketing influence just oozing. So I think you guys have inspired me in this podcast.
Don't tell us about what our room looks like.
I won't give that information out.
Oh no, it's brilliant. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the Rad Chat sofa.
Thank you for having me.